name is Kenneth Bird. Our company is Black Series Edition. The exotic collections will be coming in soon. As a matter of fact, I might start working on that site today, the platform for that site today. We are going to talk about, you're going to see these videos popping up, the reposts, but you're going to see these videos popping up, and they are called the Match or Better Challenge. Now, we do this because we do get a few people who call themselves making screen paint products. They lie a great deal in their demonstrations. They don't back their products up correctly. There's no test under the products. There's really nothing. And some of these people, at the end of the day, again, just by simply going through the website, you can clearly see they have no knowledge of what they're doing or how they sell a product or anything. They don't know the business part of it all, and they don't even know the process of making the product itself. And this puts these individuals on blast. This is why we go in and we show videos of them pulling videos, deleting videos, hiding information. We go through the websites to show you that these are fake websites. These websites can't back the product up in any way whatsoever. They don't even know the product themselves, judging by what they say and how they talk on camera. So they don't have enough experience in the field to be doing this. But again, as I said before, if anyone wants to sit there and challenge me on what we know versus what they know, trust me, guys, at the end of the day, you are a grain of sand considered to be an entire ocean of what I know at the end of the day. I'm far more. Look at the timeline. In the timeline it takes for you guys to make paint, look how much stuff I've developed already. I got technology in my head already. I haven't got a chance to put on paper yet. Already popping in my head already as we speak. But let's talk about this. What the challenge is, you have to match your demonstrations. Now, already today, I am going to take time out to go to a particular person's website to see if they did post the videos, back in their products. These are videos that went missing off their account, and these videos should be on the page. If they're saying that their products don't match house paint, then you should be to see this. You can see all our test demonstrations displayed on our pages. No problem whatsoever. We hide nothing. Now, the next thing is the better challenge. I told you about this yesterday. You will see posts randomly popping up with demonstrations that we've done. Again, if we're fakes and phonies at the end of the day, you should be the easily match and better our demonstrations. Now, let me explain to you the rules of a match and better, which we know you're not going to pay any mind to it because you can't do it anyway. We already know you can't do it. A match and better, if I'm outside at 150 inches, guess what you have to have outside? You have to match everything I'm doing in that demonstration or better, which means you have to be in the backyard with a 150-inch screen on display of whatever time I'm sitting in. That you'll have to display. If I do a star field demonstration outside, that's what you're going to have to do. If I do a display at 180 inches off a ceiling, that's what you have to do. If I do 160 to the floor, then that's what you're going to have to do. 127 inch in a bay of windows, that's what you're going to do. If anyone is going to get, at the end of the day, is going to lay claim that they can do the same thing do, then you're going to match the very same exact demonstration that I have done. That's what you're going to do. Easy and plain. Easy. So you have to match your demonstrations. Now, mind you, I can pull posts back. I have over 7,000 video demonstrations. I can pull demonstrations back as far as 2010. I can go that far back, probably a little farther than that. But I'm going to give you the easier stuff. So the first one I just displayed on a match or better shows a demonstration of a 100-inch wallpaper screen raised high so the ceiling light can hit it. The environment is fully lit. You can see everything in there. And I have 127-inch in the bay window where the glasses window where we have the light at, and I have 180 to the ceiling. Match that demonstration right there. All three screens, fully lit environments. It's called a movie challenge. Fully lit environment without the screen washing out or fading. Now, if you're going to sit there and complain and say, well, I can't paint this to a ceiling, then you don't have no business challenging my work. If you can't do it, then you have no point challenging my work at all, period. And again, at the end of the day, what could you possibly give us for a challenge? We have more test demonstrations than you guys could ever dream of. What could you possibly give us? Nothing, because our products are all tested. I can go to my page, pull up a test demonstration, been there and done it on something that they haven't done yet. And the better a challenge, it's not just for them. It's for any company who feels that, including paint on screens, Knox, Goose Screen, any of them, to better or challenge our demonstrations. Because at the end of the day, I get tired of people running their mouths on camera, about their products being the best of the best and blah, blah this and blah, that. And they have no test demonstrations. They have no way to back their products up in any way whatsoever, but they bark so much. So there you are. There's the test and better demonstration. That's what it is. That's what it means, that we are requesting anyone who thinks that they can do the same thing we can do with their products, match or better the demonstration. Which means if your screen is a gray screen, you're going to have an extremely difficult time in those environments, because gray screens do not see color and do not pick up contrast, and they wash out. Now keep in mind, when I say exact demonstration, if you look at my demonstrations, my screens can pull from corner to corner. And that's what you're going to have to be to do. You're going to have to be to pull an image from corner to corner. You will match my screen size and you will match my environment. I really couldn't care less about what projectors you're using, but you're going to have to basically match the screen size. Now, like I said, if we're such fakes and phonies at the end of the day, then you would have no problem matching us. We should be easy. If you find this difficult and you can't do this, then it clearly shows at the end of the day that your products don't work and our products are better. That's all. That's what it pretty much just shows. If none of the demonstrations are done, we just clearly show at the end of the day that yes, we have full bragging rights to claim our products as being the best of the best, because again, we put it out there for anyone to be able to, well, for the people who make those screen paint products to back up their work. That's all. Now you see all these demonstrations we have here. Let's zoom in a little bit here on my page here. There we go. These are our demonstrations on our website. Tons of video, demonstrations on white levels, everything you possibly think of. 250-inch screen on display in the backyard. Oh, that's going to be coming up next. So we're going to request an outdoor demonstration to match and better our products at a whopping 250 inches. There we go. Now, there's other people out there who make gray screen paint products at the end of the day. I don't go, oh, their products are fake, they're phony, and we don't know anything about their products at the end of the day. Really don't. And they don't challenge us, so there's no need for us to basically put them into things that they have no business being in to begin with. But if you're out there running your mouth and you're claiming that your product is this and that compared to us, then we will come after your product. We will check product. We will buy your product. And if you choose to cancel orders and all that stuff, well, that's not going to make it look good for you at all, period. See the demonstrations with screens sitting in windows and doors. I never understood when people do door demonstrations that the screen is way on the other side of the room and it's nowhere near the door whatsoever. My goodness. So that's what you'll see. When you see that pop up saying a challenge, better a challenge, that means you have to match the video exactly. Not do it the way you want to do it exactly. If you're claiming you can do the same thing we can do, or anyone claims they can do the same thing we can do, then you're going to match or better the demonstration. And mind you, we do demonstrations. If you're known for doing demonstrations in dark environments, and we do a lot of demonstrations in fully lit environments, you're going to struggle badly. We do a certified demonstration, you're going to have all those certified screens in that demonstration, the same ones we used. Let me see. It's just to back up whose product is better. That's what it comes down to. Whose product is better, and our product is the best. You never test. Matter of fact, y'all haven't done any gunmetal shed. You haven't gone near those at all. Period. I haven't seen any black diamonds, any of the darker, more heavier, more advanced screens. Never done, because a diamond would crush a gray screen paint product easily. No way in the world they would need to compete with that. And like I said, environments are way too dark. Where are we at right here? I see ambient light rejection demonstrations. I think we have one of these on display with the fully lit environments. Here we go. Now you see all the lighting you have in this environment right here. This is what you're going to have to be to produce a screen in a fully lit environment. I don't know where you're going to find a window at, but you're going to have to find something. So again, it's a match or better challenge, which means you have to be able to match the demonstration to a T. If I have a window sitting next to a screen, you literally going to have a window sitting next to a screen. These demonstrations all involve color, contrast, and white levels. Every single one of them, we do the exact same thing. This is another demonstration I did where the sun was coming in. And I mean, the lights on both sides of the screen where we had lights. We had lights on both sides of the screen and one light pushing in. We're going to have to mimic the exact same demonstration. Now, like I said, since we're such fakes and phonies, and at the end of the day, our products don't work, then you should have no problem whatsoever being able to mimic and better our demonstrations. If you're struggling on that, then that clearly shows your products don't work. There shouldn't be a problem. So I don't want to hear the excuses about I don't have the space or the room. If you're claiming your product to be as good as ours and we're such fake and phonies, you should have no problem with completing all our demonstrations. That is going to be rough. Now, these are the demonstrations that we do. These are ambient light rejection demonstrations that we do for fully lit environments to show that our products can pull in a very well lit environment with no problem. This is better. And keep in mind, the demonstrations I've seen so far in these environments are super dark. I got multiple playing in the background. All right, well, I look forward to seeing the better and better demonstrations still sitting unmatched. Here's kind of bad. And that would be the, for a minute, that would be the 1100 lumen challenge, which was never matched ever. Okay, well, good luck, and we'll be popping up some more. I got a couple outdoor demonstrations I want to do. Match or better. Keep in mind, you're going to have to match our screen size, and you're going to have to match the environment. Take these out here. Got another one running here somewhere. Trying to figure out which one that's running. There we go. That's one. There's another one here playing too. Not that one. Not that one. Where's this one at? I hear it. Don't see it. Is it this one? There we go. Found them all. I had like 4 players in there at the same time. So I don't want any corner cutting. All right. We don't cut corners in our demonstration. So again, when you see me do a demonstration like that, you have to match the demonstration exactly the same way we did it in the video. That's how it has to be done. Whatever screen size I'm using in that demonstration, you will use the exact same screen size. The reason why we do that, because again, people will go try to do the demonstration. They use this tiny little screen to try to compress the pixels to give them a sharper, brighter. No, you're not doing that. If I'm at 110 or 120, 130, 150, 180, you will be using the exact same screen. That's what you'll be using. You see how well lit that environment is, what you'll be sitting in. So if our products are such fakes, you should have no problem being able to do the exact same demonstration. Next demonstration, 150-inch outside. I'll be posting that. After that, we'll post to 250, and after that, 180 to the ceiling. Get them done. I can knock these videos out in no time at all. As in, if you're trying to give us challenge, what challenge would you give me at the end of the day, honestly? What? White levels? We got those tests already. Contrast, done them already. Black paint, done them already. Certified, done them already. Low luminance projectors, inside, outside, done them already. Ultra short, though, inside, outside, done them already. What do you have? I'll show you my entire web, my test page. These are our test pages right here. What could you possibly give me? Did it already. Massive screen size, been there, done that. Matter of fact, we got sites dedicated for all that stuff. So what could you possibly give me? Nothing at all. Certified demonstration is right here. Non-certified screens. Yeah, that's a hard one. So you got to get the ordering for those. Black paint, black fabric versus our product, right there. black paint, black fabric, certified screen, white surface. This was a good one. White surface and black surface at the same time, which means our screen had to be able to produce a high enough contrast level to be able to overpower the white screen, but at the same time had to pull a beautiful color in white levels to overpower the black surface at the same time at 1,000 lumens in a fully lit environment live. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare for you guys because you can't pull contrast, so you're gonna fail there. Certified screen again, downstairs. Oh, by the way, you can't just test one product. All your products are going to have to be done. And what's going to be the hardest for you guys, because we have a habit of throwing network grade 773 in our demonstrations. And if that product is in that demonstration, you're going to have it in there too. You better not match that stuff again. Or some of you actually want to take this challenge, you better not match it at all. That is one product that will destroy your reputation, your product quickly, is network grade 773. It has a perfect tone to it. So if you do decide to take these challenges on, keep in mind there is network grade 773 and slip silver and several other forms of cheap gray screen paints in there that we have posted how to make them. So if you match any one of those landmines, you've already given out your ingredients already. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to think about. Here's another one right here. Black level test right here versus fabric. Demonstration on black fabric. Dynasty, was that Black Dynasty? Black Dynasty paint. Blagic by Lowe's. Fabric. 1,000 lumens downstairs. 1,000 lumen demonstration downstairs. Max out zone. Oh, gamer paint on white surfaces. This was a really fun one to do. Right here. That's what you got to do. See how well lit that environment looks? That's what your upstairs literally is going to have to look like. You have to match that illustration to a T. Or I can make it hard. I can basically just drop my entire test page and put a matching challenge on the entire test page. But I think it'd be much more funner if we just give you multiple videos for you to do. Now, like I said, the reason why we do this is because we get individuals that our products are so fake and don't work well. You should have no problem beating our products. If you're struggling with this, then there's a problem. If we're supposed to be the fake and the phonies at the end of the day. Look, at the same time, now I'm doing white levels and black levels at the time. I mean, where are your tests? How come you don't have tests like this? I can easily come on YouTube and say we have the best products of all. We do the most outdoor demonstrations. We do. We test the most projectors. We do. We test the most certified screens. We do. Show me where. I've been on the internet. I can do a search today, and I guarantee I find nothing. You see that test demonstration right there? You see how well lit that environment is? When you guys slander our work, you're in the dark doing it. That's sad. But I'm going to give you the hard stuff first. Next demonstration, one we just did was a movie demonstration. You got to display that from the ceiling to the 127-inch, and I think we did a 150-inch display in that one. You got to do 3 screens at the same time in a fully lit environment. That's how you're going to have to display. Now, if they can't do it, then the first thing they start screaming is, "Oh, the demonstrations are fake. They're not real." Yeah, don't use the Karen call. Do the demonstrations. It's called a match or better. If they're fake, then guess what? You have no problem bettering the demonstrations, right? All right, then there you go. If there's such fake demonstrations, if they're not real, if all this is not real, then you should have no problem doing the exact same demonstration I just did. It should make it easy. It's bad enough you guys haven't completed any challenges yet. Outside demonstration. You don't do any outside demonstrations at all. Black series demonstration versus white surface. There you go. Demonstrations like this. We did it for those who've been asking us about lights out. Yeah, we did it lights out already. Been there, done it already. Completed it. Let's see where we're at on this one. certified screen demonstrations. There we go. Oh, what was this one? Test on black versus black test. There's a black versus black test. Another one. That's my product there with black. I did so many of those demonstrations that I just had to think up inventive ways to entertain myself. We used black tape in the demonstration. We covered everything in these demonstrations. Again, gentlemen, where are your test demonstrations? I'm going to uplink. When I drop my links in, you'll be able to see this whole entire section pop up, and you can go through it and you can see all the test sessions we did live. Demonstration on 1000 lumens versus 720p. So if you're telling people in your demonstrations that your products work on 2200 lumens, which I don't even know how that one even works, people. Again, house paint will pick up at 1000 lumens in the dark easily. I don't know how in the world you got a screen paint, you're charging $75 or whatever you're charging for it, that needs a minimum requirement of 2200 lumens when basic house paint can pick up at 1000 lumens than that. So don't get that one at all, period. Let me see, 720p. I love how people say that their products work on 720p projectors, but all demonstrations all I see is 4K projectors. Something's not right there. All right, how we did this one too. Yeah, test Black Series Gamer that was tested. I noticed I don't see any tests on any. Well, they don't test anything anyway, period. So there's no point in that. Outside demonstrations. Y'all don't do outside demonstrations. We know that from the door. Y'all really don't do them at all, period. 250-inch screen displays, 180-inch screens, duals. Y'all don't do any of those at all, period. So there's no point in putting that in there either. So not in there. Let me see. Ambient light rejection technology. We got it from the table. Oh, they don't do any of these. Well, there's no point putting these in here anyway. There you go. Complete that today. You can't complete that today because your screen doesn't work. Now, if you notice, my screen isn't sitting way over here with an open door. My screen is literally sitting in the open door. See all the window light pushing on the screen? That's what you have to be to do. You can't do that demonstration because your product doesn't work. My personal favorite when I watch these demonstrations is the whole entire screen will be washed out. See, the corners will be all washed out, and it has this faded image in the middle, and it goes, look, it works. No, it doesn't. You have to show an image crisp from corner to corner. Now, you notice, see my stand, see my speakers, see my chair back here, see how it all matches the screen. Anything that comes up black matches the screen. You can't come up tan or gray. It doesn't work that way. You must match our demonstration exactly. Not hard to do if your product works. But if you have a gray screen, you will fail this automatically from the door. Now, I've seen the demonstration of them having the screen in the doors, little tiny little cutout square stuck in the door. No, this is a 106-inch wallpaper surface. It sits in the doorway. You see how the screen is raised up high? So that means so the light here can make contact with the screen. What most people do, they'll drop the screen right down to the floor so the ambient light up here doesn't make too much contact with the screen. We know those tricks already. That's why the screen is brought up high. So that we had the door light hitting the screen and the light over top striking the screen at the same time. When you guys do these demonstrations involving doors, you'll have the screen way over there somewhere, nowhere near here, and you'll have this area brought down so any ambient light here won't make contact that much with the screen. And then your corners will be completely washed out, but the middle will show a little bit of faded image right there, and you go, oh, it works. No, it doesn't. That's a fail. I said match my video exactly. Our videos don't come out looking like that. Now, again, if this is supposed to be fake and this is not real, I don't want to see you on camera pointing to this. No, you back it up. You go on camera, you do a live stream, and you match or better that demonstration, and you prove that my demonstrations are fake. All of them. And then you get back with me. You won't pass any of them. at all, period, not one, which proves that our products are real and what you have is fake. That's why I can go in, buy your products, make them on camera, and mimic your stuff right there on camera with no problem, because we know how your stuff is made. It's very easy. If you're making a great product, very easy to make great products. It's not hard to do. Oh man, this is when we did the Black Series. We did the gaming on this one. Remember this one. Now most people, when they do these demonstrations, see the light here coming from the window, the bright light here and here. We don't count this because it's behind the back of the screen. This has nothing to do with the screen. Light here has nothing to do with the screen because it's not enough light to make contact with the screen. But amateurs will go in and go, oh look, there's light here and there's light over here. It's not making any contact with your screen. It would be the light overhead that would make the contact with the screen. That's what amateurs do. I'm gonna play some of that tonight. Oh, another one. Now, you claim that in your demonstration under a Black Series technology that your great product was able to make our screen so dark it's unwatchable. My goodness, do you guys have brains at the end of the day? Do you know I test all this product before a customer can even touch it? So how is it possible that a screen that went through a batch number, went through all this testing, ends up in your freaking ozone layer of an apartment, and this guy comes up and says, oh, it doesn't work? You definitely are not a smart individual at the end of the day. And yet, no test demonstrations. We've never seen any test demonstrations under the products. So we light coming here, fully lit environment, right next to a door. And keep in mind, that's not a gray screen set up there. That's white. All right. Let me get out of here because I got paperwork to do today. Well, actually, it is today. And you guys got challenges to do. So I'll be putting up another challenge. I'll be putting up a 250-inch display, and also be putting up a match up. We can do 4 of them. So we'll do a 250-inch display. We'll do a 150-inch display and outside, and we'll do another contrast only display. So they'll be just reposts, but there'll be challenges for them. If they don't complete any of the challenges, well, it just shows you at the end of the day where our products are the best. As I said before, if I'm fake, these demonstrations are phony, all camera tricks, then you should have no problem mimicking the exact same demonstration, which I never see you do. All I see y'all guys come on do is criticize my work. I never see you try to match my products. Not one time. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Till then, I got a business to push, and I got to start working on the exotic site, which I'm going to be doing today over here. All right. Well, that being said, I look forward to seeing our demonstrations done. Let me go over here. Let me see. I was watching a movie on that. Start over here. I'm going to go pop over here on this one over here, and I'm going to grab. Let me see. Let's grab the video from here. Let me see. Here we go. Let's grab this video right here. Okay, how are we doing? Let me show you something you guys can't do. Do you see this right here? These are our links. Now, these links right here basically direct people directly to our tests we do on our products. They don't have these links because the products were never tested, ever. They never tested their products. And their products, at the end of the day, as I said before, it's just basic house paint. They can't do demonstrations against some of the challenges we're going to have, because in those challenges, we have a lot of network gray and slip, silver, and other products in there. And if we're going to try to do the demonstration exactly, they're going to have to include those products, which, again, like I said, some of them don't even want to go near it because in fear they're going to match it again. But as I said before, we can easily put our test in right here at the bottom for our customers to go in and check out our demonstrations. If you're a naysayer and you feel that all our demonstrations are fake and not real, and that we made all these up with special, then guess what? Match or better the demonstration. Show us that you can do the exact same thing on those great products versus our black technology. But this is what our customers get. Now they can go in here They can check out the image, and then they can go in here and just click on the shopping cart. Well, actually, the shopping cart, sorry. Click on the link. And boom, there's our test demonstrations on display. Where you guys don't have any demonstrations or test demonstrations on display. Let me see. Let me go back to the other video. There's our second one. That's our demonstration here. You can click on here. This is another link. This will take you to our test demonstration page right here. We can check out all our products that are fully tested and guaranteed, where they can't give you this because, again, their products were never ever tested. It's a rush product, something they just stuck on the internet. They don't know much information about it. They have no knowledge on it. And again, as I said before, websites speak for themselves. All right, well, with that being said, now I explain to you what those challenges are when you see them pop up. If they feel that, or any of them feel that if they have, our products are not real and that they're fake, then they should have no problem going in and matching or bettering the demonstration to our screen size environments with no problem. Sorry about that. Keep in mind, keep in mind, you won't be coming on or doing like a bunch of pretty colors. That's not going to work. You're going to match our environments, how well that they are, as we did them in the demonstration. And if we're in a demonstration doing a color patterning, white levels, and contrast, we'll be doing contrast levels. So if I'm doing a contrast level in a fully lit environment, guess where you got to be at? In a fully lit environment, doing the contrast level. So if you can't do the demonstrations, and it's met with a bunch of insults and angry remarks, then it just shows you at the end of the day that no, they can't back their products. And I said before, our products are the best of the best. I'm taking it. That's mine for now on. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless. I'm looking for it.